Cool. So we're recording and we are good to go. Sweet. So, hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Dr. Aaron Stairs. I'm a physical therapist at the Performance Republic here in San Antonio. We're a physical therapy group where we help active individuals like yourself get out of pain so that you can enjoy the activities that you love again. So I also have Dr. Anna Linnell over here. She's one of our other staff therapists, so she's going to be on the call just so you have a face to the names around the clinic with us. And obviously, we're also joined by Megan. I'm sure all of you know Megan if you go to Joyride. So Megan's going to be our little guinea pig here, and she's going to be kind of going along with some of the exercises with us here as a resource. And then she's going to kind of be our little kind of guinea pig in clinic too. So she'll be the one who kind of lets you know where to find all this information that we're recording today, and kind of funnel you to that so that you can get some pain relief. So like we said, we're not traditional physical therapists, and we're here today to show you a few things that you may not have seen before when it comes to taking care of your body and staying injury and pain free while you're training. We've had the chance to do recordings and workshops like this all across the city. We've worked with anybody from tactical athletes like the sheriff's department to professional and college athletes to active individuals who CrossFit, run, bike, swim, all the above. So we're really happy to treat athletes just like you, and hopefully we can get a little bit of relief today. So we're not looking for big miracles with this workshop. We are looking for little improvements in pain, okay? So that's kind of the expectation with this one, is as long as we can get you moving and get you doing something that gets you a little bit of pain relief, then we know we're on the right track, and we know that you can actually have the ability to get to that pain-free spot over time, as long as you stay consistent with some of these exercises, okay? So today we are going over low back pain. That's something that we see very commonly with people who are biking and riding a lot in spin class and things like that. So we just wanted to go over some of the common causes of that to start off before we get into some of the exercises. So really, when we think about pain really comes from one of two places. The major area that you're going to have pain is because of what's called a hypermobility, or one part of your body that's moving a little bit too much. So a lot of the time when you have that low back pain, there's probably one part of your back and the complex around your core that's doing a little bit too much. And that's why you're having pain. Now, with those areas that are moving too much or doing too much, you have associated areas around your body that aren't doing enough, right? And those areas that aren't doing enough are really what's going to be the root cause of why you're having pain. If we can get those things moving better and get a little bit more mobility in those areas, then we know that we're going to be on the right track, okay? So with your low back, one of the most common things that we see is something called sciatica, right? We get that kind of shooting pain that goes from your back down into your glutes, maybe all the way down the back of your leg. Now, a lot of the time when someone says that sciatica, it's not actually truly sciatica. It's something called cluneal nerve irritation. Cluneal nerves are super tiny nerves that no one's ever heard of, but they account for like 95% of all things that are actually sciatica, okay? So these are little tiny nerves around your glutes. So we're going to show you what to do about those. So hopefully if you're experiencing some of those symptoms, low back pain, things shooting down into your butt, your backside, and your hamstrings, if that's you, then these are definitely going to help you out. If you have just that general low back pain, then keep on trying these out because they may help you, okay? So with that being said, let's get into a few tests and exercises to kind of see what's going on with your body and see if we can get a little bit of a difference and a little bit of an improvement from before and after. Sound good? Cool. So I'm going to move myself here and get a little bit more space to move around. Okay, so big things that we want to start off with when we're going through this. We want to make sure that we have a test before and afterwards, because if we don't test before and after, we don't know if we're actually better, okay? So 3 super simple tests to see if we have any little extra tightness going on or any extra kind of pain with any of these motions. Keep that in mind because we're going to test them again afterwards to see if it's any better, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is just nice and easy, touch your toes. So stand to the side here, keeping your feet together. You're just rounding down and trying to touch those toes. Let me know if you have any kind of tightness going on. Let me know if you have any pain in that position. Yep. Perfect. Super easy right there for Megan. Not everyone's going to be that flexible and not be able to touch those toes, but that look good.
No, but my hamstrings are really tight.
Hamstrings are tight when you do that. So we'll retest that afterwards. So just keep that in mind. Next thing, you're going hands on your hips, and all you're doing is just leaning backwards. And again, if you have back pain going on, then that's probably going to feel pretty tight. It's probably going to feel pretty sore. Perfect. Next one there after that is same thing, hands on your hips, and all you're gonna do is just twist to one side as far as you can, and then same the other way. Again, if you've got any kind of back pain or stiffness going on, that's probably gonna light it up a little bit, and that's okay, all right? Awesome. Okay, so now that you've got a little bit of a sense of kind of how your body feels with those three positions, we're gonna take you through about 4 exercises here just to loosen some things up and see if we get any improvements, okay? So first things first, when it comes to low back pain and tightness, your hip flexors play a really big role in that. So we're gonna put a little spin on a common hip flexor stretch to start off, okay? So start off, if you need to grab a pillow to protect your knee here. Then all you're gonna do is get down in this little kneeling position, one leg down, one leg up, okay? Now in this position, you wanna make sure the majority of your weight is on your back leg, okay? So that's gonna get a lot of glute activation. It's gonna feel like you got a little bit of a stretch on this hip flexor already, okay? So make sure you're squeezing there. If I look from the side here, we're stacked up all the way on the back here, glute is tight, you're in a straight line from your head to your knee, okay? So from that position right there, all you're gonna do is take your hand, just like this, imagine like you're carrying something like you're at a restaurant, and you're gonna press that hand as far up towards the ceiling as you can. As you do that, you should feel a little bit more of a hip flexor stretch in that position, okay? Holding that position, all we want you to do now is twist your hand out. As you twist your hand out, you may feel a little bit more of a stretch there. Now, when you're in that position, hold it for about 2 or 3 breaths, and then relax out of it. So as you're here, same side is down, the same hand is reaching up, and then you're just twisting that hand on the outwards direction. You should feel a bigger stretch in that spot right there. Perfect. Once you've done that, you can switch the legs there. You may get a little bit of a different sensation on this side. It may feel a little worse, it may feel a little better. Everyone's a little asymmetrical. So same thing, reaching that hand up as high as you can. Reach that palm towards the ceiling as high as it goes, and then twist that hand towards the outside. Perfect. Keeping that there for about 3 to 5 breaths. Very nice. That looks good. Okay. Once you're done there, you can go ahead and stand back up. We're going to show you the next one. So second exercise here, I'm going to give myself a little bit more space. There we go. So you're probably going to need a pillow for this one or something to just hold on to on the ground. So I'm just going to grab a pillow. It can be literally anything. You can actually even use the ground if you have the flexibility for it. But all you're going to do here, keeping your feet together, is squat down towards the ground to where you can get your fists on the ground, okay? You're gonna punch your fists down as hard as you can into the ground. That's gonna create a little tension through your system. As you're there, you're gonna try and straighten those legs out as far as you can and chuck your chin to your chest, okay? You're gonna hold that position for a deep breath. Keeping your fists on the ground, you're gonna come back down into that squat position again. Yep, just like that. Perfect, so a nice big hamstring stretch there for Megan's tight hamstrings. Deep breath in that position. And then back down again. Perfect, maybe we'll do about 2 more of those and then we'll move on to the next one. And again, if you're watching this on a recording and this one feels good, you can pause it right here and you can maybe do about 5-10 repetitions. Take your time with this one if it feels good. That looks great. One more rep there. Beautiful. All right, awesome. We're halfway there, we're halfway there. So next thing we're gonna do is called an assisted squat. So with this one here, you're gonna take that same pillow or whatever you're using on the ground, okay? And you're gonna put that between your knees, okay? And you're gonna probably need to find either a door frame or a little piece or structure that you can hold on to help you get into a squat position on this one, okay? whether that's a tabletop, get a little creative. You can use the back of a chair even. I'm gonna use my little setup here, my little shelf here I'm gonna use. So from this position, I'm gonna back myself up here. There we go. Okay, so from this position, pillow or whatever you're using goes between your knees right there. Get a nice tight squeeze, getting that groin muscle to kick in a little bit. From there, you're holding and you're coming down into a little squat position, okay? Once you're in that squat position, you're gonna squeeze that pillow as hard as you can for 3 deep breaths. Once you're there, you're gonna come back up again, okay? So let's try that out there. Yep, Anna's doing a good job there, making sure that chair doesn't fall over. Looks good. So when you're in that squat position there, you're offloading with your hands, and you're really just kind of trying to get that groin to kick in, getting those hips to feel a little bit of tension. Perfect. That looks great. So all we're looking for there is about 5 reps total as you're going down there. Nice deep breath each time. And coming back up again. Very nice. All right. Once you're done there, you can come and walk back over this way. And we're going to show you that last one. This last one here is going to get your glutes kicking in a little bit. Okay. So a lot of time with back pain, we want to make sure that your glutes are helping offset the amount of strain that's going through your back. So this one's a little bit of a complex of a setup, but just follow step by step here and we'll be good. So you're going to need a wall for this one. And what you're going to do is basically put your back all the way up against the wall. You're going to take a slight step forward, and your right leg is going to go onto the wall right there. So your foot is going to be on the wall a little bit, okay? That's just going to help you balance a little bit, help you kind of stay upright. From that position there, the right knee is going to come out to the side into this little abducted position, okay? That's going to get the glutes to kick in a little bit, okay? From right there, we're bending the left knee, and you're going to reach your left hand down in front of your left knee. Now, from that position, just stay right in front of that kneecap right there, kind of in this bent position. Now, from that position, all you're trying to do is grip your toes into the ground on that left leg. And you should feel your glute kicking in like crazy on that left side. Hold it for about 2 deep breaths. And then you can come out of that position. Again, I'm going to show that one more time here. Here we go. Right leg on the wall, knee out, bend the left knee, and reach down. Now, when you get into this position, the left foot is going to grip the ground as hard as you can and hold that for a couple of deep breaths. That's going to get that glute kicking in quite a bit. Again, 3 to 5 reps there. It's really all you need to do to really get that muscle going. Okay, so now that we've gotten through all of those, what I want you to do is retest those 3 motions that we went to begin with: the toe touch, the leaning backwards, and the twisting side to side. Remember how it felt the first time around, and just see if there's any changes whatsoever. Looks good. So as we come back up again there, just leaning backwards. Very nice. And then twisting side to side. Nice. Megan, how'd those hamstrings feel?
The hamstrings feel much better, but my back, I feel like, has opened up a lot more.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
I feel like my hamstrings will always be tight, but everything else felt really easy.
Well, good, good. Yeah, and like we said at the very beginning, right, we're not looking for like miracles here, like 100% of it's gone away after 5 minutes. But, you know, if we found 1 or 2 exercises that work for you, that you felt like you really got something out of, then, you know, you just got to stay consistent with them. And that's probably what you need to do with these exercises, is stay consistent, do them daily for about a week or 2. And then you're going to feel this huge, huge difference in range of motion and just how you feel when you're on the bike. So that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that felt really good and really easy to do, and something I can do at home when I'm not stretching off the bike. So it doesn't take any time at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So that's pretty much everything that we're going to be going over today. That's some of our favorite exercises for low backs. So I want to thank Megan and everyone at Joyride for allowing us to kind of get this recording going and, you know, bringing this information to you, because, you know, they care about their riders, and they want to make sure that y'all are healthy when you're on the bike there, and you're not in pain and you're actually fully enjoying that workout. So, you know, no matter what you do going forward from today, it's really time to take your pain seriously, right? Pain is super common, but it's not normal. It's not a normal response to activity. It's not a normal response to just life in general, right? It just means that something is wrong. So you need to take care of that. And you want to take care of it before it snowballs into something greater that requires like a surgery or an injection. You don't want to kind of get into any of that. So again, get it done, taken care of early, whether that's with us or with someone else, right? You have resources in the city that can really take care of you and really get you on the right track, okay? We've had people who've come in after 9 months, 9 years even, who come into us and they're like, oh my God, I've been in pain. I haven't been able to squat for 9-10 years. And this is just how I'm supposed to squat, right? And then we start working with them for 4 to 6 weeks, and they're like, oh my gosh, like this is what a squat's supposed to feel like, or this is what running or riding's supposed to feel like. And it's just crazy that they've just decided to, like, this is how I'm supposed to move, this is how I'm supposed to feel, when it's not the case at all. There's hope out there. There's people out there that are willing to help us, okay? So what we talked with Megan about before this is that anybody who listens to this recording and wants an individual assessment with us, you're going to get that free in-house with us. So attached to this video is also going to be a link to get in contact with us. You can call us anytime at 210-338-0073. That'll be the direct line to the clinic to get you scheduled for that assessment. You can also find us online. All of our social handles are at Performance Republic, PERFORMANCE, Republic. So all one word there. If we can get anybody in who needs that pain relief, we're more than happy to help you out, okay? So again, this is a lifetime offer, right? So as soon as you record this and like, yep, it's time for me to get better, get in contact with Megan, get in contact with us, so we'll get you to the right spot and we'll get you feeling better. Thank you, Megan.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, and like Dr. Aaron said, if you have pain, like definitely give him a call and he will take care of you.
Yes.
Thank you, Megan.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.